So I've finished sewing a few baby things with this. It is a Japanese badge machine. I like this one a lot. It works well. Has a fun little buzz sound when it sews, which I think is okay. I haven't seen anything that says that it's not, but it's good to oil and clean the machines once a month or once every 1 or 2 adult size garments. I've done a small handful of baby things, so time to clean it and oil it a little bit. I have my sewing machine oil, my Zymol cleaner, which just makes it look nice and clean. I might be going into the hand wheel clutch over here. If I do, I'll move the camera around, and if I do, I might use a little bit of the Never Dull to clean and polish. And if it's really bad, I might use this little metal brush. Definitely not on any of the painted parts. It would be inside some of the metal. I've been having trouble with disengaging the clutch with the hand wheel, so I'll be working on that. This is just some thread, elastic thread I was wanting to use, and a brush to get all of the lint out. Let's see if I can zoom here a little bit. And a cup of green tea. It's called Silk Dragon Jasmine. Very nice and delicate. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this thread, remove the needle, just stick it into here. It'll take a long time for this to be filled, but I won't have to worry about anyone, usually me, getting their little fingers pierced by just throwing them in the trash can. So I'm also going to remove my bobbin. Stick that in my little drawer. Put my zigzag back down to 0. Should have a larger screwdriver for this. Let's see if this one will work. If not, I'll have to find a larger screwdriver to deal with that one. Okay, off to find a larger screwdriver. I'm back. Got this out of my little sewing machine toolbox. Removed this presser foot that was here so it's not in my way. And a magnet so I don't lose the screws. So this is a nice little angle. Sometimes the tall ones, the handle doesn't fit there. I already took that screw out. This screw always takes a little more time. It's always at an odd angle. Maybe if I was behind my sewing machine, it'd be easier, but the sewing machine's against the wall, so that's a little difficult. So this is out enough. I can just finish twisting it by hand. Get over, tighten my camera. So remove this. I actually have a cloth that might work a little easier. So it's not too bad. It's got a few fuzzies in it. Get that cleaned. A couple drops of sewing machine oil. Not that it needs to be oiled, but the sewing machine oil helps actually remove some of the stuck stuff and gunk. I don't know, maybe it does need to be oiled. Okay, set that aside. Use this, just a simple paintbrush. Make sure to brush all the little fuzzies out. I actually brushed some fuzzies out in between my sewing projects. There was a couple clumps of fuzzies. I almost always sew with woven fabrics on my vintage machines, but I thought I would try using some knit fabric with a zigzag stitch because it wasn't a complicated knit project. Just some little bitty things for a newborn that she'll outgrow in a month or two anyway. And I'll go into the side to clean out this bobbin race. Oops, I saw another fuzzy. Get out of here, fuzzy. Put a drop of oil down in here so it goes onto the race. Get twisted around, run the oil through. I don't know if these go all the way through. I'm gonna guess they do. I really should be better about this. Go down in there and drip onto this moving piece that's inside. I could tilt it backwards, but I'm not doing a big long oil and clean absolutely everything, even the underneaths. To turn the hand wheel whenever I do a little bit of oil. Put a little bit of oil. Let's see if you can see it. Over here, so we can get it to drop into there. It's supposed to help with the bobbin winder. Piece of t-shirt. To get the gunkies off. Amazing how gunky things get. Now I need to clean out this front area here. I can get it to open. There we go. The machine is not unplugged, but I should probably do that. Maybe the machine is unplugged. Oh, look at that. I planned ahead. Machine is unplugged. So I switched out the vintage light bulb for an LED. It's a lot brighter, plus it doesn't get really, really hot. And a lot of these vintage sewing machines just use a regular size bulb. You can measure it. There's a couple different size LEDs that can go into that. And so now we do some of the oiling points in here, basically where things move. So I'll put a drop here. And I say a drop, and I intend on one drop, but it's common for a couple drops to come out. So there's some moving joint back here that's hard to see, but trust me, it's there. There we go, got that all cleaned. Just a quick oil in between projects, not a thorough spa day. Thorough spa day. A little bit of this Zymol cleaner. This is actually made to clean and polish cars. I don't need to polish this machine, but I thought I would clean it a little bit. And it looks like I need to do a better job with my camera. So that's oiled. Put a little bit of the Zymol car cleaner here. Some places sell it in small containers when you're not cleaning a car with it, just cleaning some sewing machines. Kind of wrap it around everywhere. This machine is fairly clean. You just want to keep it nice and clean. So hopefully I got all the spots that needed a quick oil. There's some dust back in here. Just kind of pull this through and hopefully that will pick up any dust that's back there. Kind of polish off this cleaner. And maybe eventually I'll find a better video method than just attaching my cell phone to a lamp stand. Okay, I think we're oiled, cleaned. I'll get a new needle and stick it in there. And now we just need to put everything back together. Take the screws from my little magnetic bowl. If I don't put them in a nice safe place like that, I'll just knock it off somewhere onto the floor. I won't be able to find them. Get these screwed in by finger as much as I can. Use this nice little angled screwdriver to finish the job. And we aren't building a house. We don't need to make it super duper duper secure tight. Just want the heads of the screws to be somewhat level so it doesn't snag fabric. Sometimes it's so shiny over here, I can't quite see the right place to put the screwdriver. There we go, that's probably good enough there. A few more twists here. That's good enough there. There we go. Oil it a little bit. Oh, the light went off. And some cleaner is still stuck on the knobs here, so it's going to polish the cleaner off of the chrome areas. All right, she is set to go for the next project.